Hello, good morning, or no, it's afternoon. Good afternoon. Happy Saturday. So I wanted to jump on today because the biggest thing that I hear from women when I talk to women about makeup is I just don't know how to do eyeshadow. And eyeshadow can be super intimidating. And you are getting this from the girl that bought CoverGirl for all of her life until a few years ago and used two colors, sometimes one, a white and a green. And they were like a little bit of a shimmery sparkle. And that's all I knew how to do. And I was always so intrigued by these beautiful eye looks and how they can just really make your eyes pop. So I just started learning, and you guys, it's a skill. It doesn't take a lot to learn, but I'm going to give you some tips today to hopefully help you be more confident in your eyeshadow application because it's really not that difficult. And I'm even going to do a neutral eye today for you guys. I know, crazy, right? Because I never do neutral eyes. Neutral eyes are so beautiful. Hey, Amber, how are you? Thanks for joining. I am just like, I think if you caught my live last night where I talked about the personality colors, the streak of blue that I have in me does not show up in my fashion in any shape or form. I am like so completely fashion challenged. I do not know how to dress for my body type. All I know is black is slimming, so I have like everything black. I'm actually wearing a white shirt today. I think it's like the only white shirt I own, you guys. So I am completely fashion challenged. However, I think the blue in me is what helps me or what makes me want to bring out the colors. And so I always like to do fun colors on my eyes. So we're going to do a neutral eye today, and I'm going to teach you guys some tips and tricks to help you raise your confidence in eyeshadow application. So the first thing that I always start off with, and this is completely optional, but it is something, oh God, there's a spider. Ah, hang on. Oh, he's crawled in the window crack, and he's a big one. He's not like a little daddy long legs, he's a big one. Okay, I'm gonna try to ignore that. Okay, the first thing that I start with is concealer. So I use concealer 3. And the reason that I do this is a couple of reasons. I'm checking on the spider. I never used to use concealer. And I always got asked if I was tired. And I would kill it if I could find it. But he crawled like inside the crack of the window, so I can't find it. So I'm just like watching to make sure he doesn't come back out. Okay, so where was I? Oh, I never used to wear concealer. People always ask me if I was tired. So what I came to realize is, although I don't really have dark circles underneath my eyes, I have dark circles that start right here, which is where most of your dark circles will start. And so they made me look really tired. So when I started using concealer, it brightened my eyes up. So I don't know if you can tell, but my eyes look pretty light. The other two things it does is it gives you this nice canvas to start with, because my eyelids have like veins that show through. It's not like, a perfect canvas. And the third reason is it's waterproof. So it's a great base for your eyeshadow. So that's what I always start with. I've already done that. So we are going to do our neutral eye. I have this beautiful palette. This is a custom made palette. You can choose any colors you want. And if these colors freak you out, come on, you guys. Like, this is so neutral. So neutral. Usually I'm all in the blacks and the purples and the greens, but I'm doing neutral for you guys today. So I have Coral of the Story, which is a very light coral color. I have Peachy Gleam, which is a teeny little bit of a shimmer and a peach color. Brownie Points, which is a beautiful matte brown. And then Antique Bar, which has a little bit of a shimmer and it's like a rose gold color. It's gorgeous. So let's get started. So I'm going to start with Coral of the Story. And I use 3 to 4 colors every time I do my eyeshadow, because you're gonna create depth and you can make your eyes look bigger or smaller if you have really big eyes. So I am just dipping. That is Coral of the Story, and I probably put too much on it. These eyeshadows are so highly pigmented. So I'm gonna take this, I'll try to get up close so you can see. Sorry, drop my phone. Okay, I think we're good. I hope darn spider doesn't come back. All right, so I'm gonna take this and I am going to pat this on, you guys. Pat, and I am taking this all the way up to where I feel my crease bone end. So all the way up here. I'm not just taking it in my crease, I'm taking it all the way up. I'm patting to get a richer color and so that I don't have a lot of fallout. I typically will do my eyes first because whenever you're working with shadows, you are going to get fallout, and then if I do my face afterwards, I can clean that all up. But I already did my face, I'm doing my eyes. So this is Coral of the Story, and I am using this as my transition color. Your transition color is just going to help so that everything blends together. And your transition color typically is going to be something that is close to your skin color. So you can already kind of see the depth that I created in that eye just from using the transition color. All right, I'm gonna do the other eye. And you don't have to use a transition color if you do not want to. I personally like the depth that it gives me, and it makes it so that the colors that I'm wearing just seem to be more seamless. Like you don't want it to be, well, you might want it to be, and if you do, that's fine, because there's really no rules, but you don't want it to be where one color is just like, there it is and it ends, and it doesn't blend well, if that makes any sense. So I am just blending this out. Blending is your friend. You just can never, well, you can blend colors so much that you blend them away, but it is easier to start off light with your colors and add versus putting too much on. And I absolutely love that you can do customizable eyeshadow palettes. So you can choose the 4 colors you want. So really, truly, if the 4 colors that I'm using, you are like, those are too dark for me, they're not neutral enough for me, but I mean, come on, they're really neutral. You could choose even lighter. We have lighter colors. We have light pinks. We have creams. We have very, very neutral eyeshadows. Okay. So that is finished. So I have my transition color on. I am now going to move into my Antique bar. You guys, this is our #1 selling eyeshadow. It is so gorgeous. It looks good on every eye color. It looks good on every person. It is, let me try to, no, it's not going to show up. Never mind. All right, I got my Antique bar. Like a rose gold, you guys. I'm going to take this right down here on my lid, and I'm going to move that up into my crease. I am using the same brush, you guys. I didn't change brushes. The same brush. And I am, again, creating just a little bit more depth in my eye. And some beautiful color. Oh, this color is so pretty, you guys. Can you see how pretty that is? And even though I'm doing a neutral eye, I tend to be a little bit heavy-handed with my colors because I like color on my eyes. So you could even do this lighter. But already, see the difference? See the more depth that I created in my eye? And you guys, look at how my eye color pops in this eye. This is such a beautiful color. It looks good on everybody. It just has flecks of brown, flecks of gold, flecks of like a rose. I mean, it is just gorgeous. Antique bar. Everybody needs that. So again, we're patting right on the end of the lid and moving up and then blending. And blending and blending. And I have trouble getting my eyes even, which I know I'm not alone. They don't have to be perfect. And remember that when you are putting on your eyeshadow, you should never really judge the look until you got your mascara on, because your mascara is going to finish everything out. Isn't it a gorgeous color, Christina? It is so neutral. It is so beautiful. If you just wanted eyeshadow on your lid, maybe even a little up in your crease, and you were not worried about creating some depth and really highlighting the shape of your eyes, I would go with Antique Bar because it is so beautiful. All right, I am going to go in to brownie points now. Very matte brown. It is a little bit darker. I'm going to use a different brush this time. It's a little more pointed so that I have a little bit more control. I am just tapping like barely, you guys. I'm going to tap off a little bit. Our pigments are so pigmented. Our eyeshadows, they're just pigment colors. They're so pigmented. I'm going to take this right here, almost like a little greater than, less than. I never can remember which way is greater than and which way is less than. Isn't that terrible? But that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to focus right here in the corner. And then I'm just going to, in circular motions, I'm just blending that out. And I'm kind of blending it up a little bit this way because I want to draw my eye up. It is a flattering look and it makes your eye, and you guys, I didn't hardly put any on. It just draws it up a little bit. So again, just gave myself a little bit more depth and I made my eye look a little bit more longer, I guess is the word. All right, so let's do the other eye. Just a little bit of brown. And again, we're gonna tap it right into that sideways V, greater than, less than sign, whatever you want to call it. And we're just going to blend out in circular motions. That's all we're going to do. You guys, this is so easy. I promise you can do it. And it is quick. Obviously, I'm talking, I'm stopping. I can do this in 5 minutes, not even kidding. Especially with a neutral eye, when I'm not working with a lot of colors. All right, so look at that. So we have some depth. We've created from the beginning, if you go back and rewatch and create what my eyes look like, they are more open now. They look longer. I'm drawing the eye up. All right, and then I am going to take my Peachy Gleam. I love this color. It has a teeny little bit of shimmer. And I am going to put that in my inner lid. And when I'm working with a lighter color, I always spray it with our finishing spray. Number one, it's going to get it a little bit wet, which is going to make that lighter color a little bit more vibrant, and it helps so the shadow stays in place. So all I'm going to do is pat I'm patting the shadow on. That's all I'm doing. Do not take your shadow and sweep it, sweep it, sweep it. You will get shadow everywhere. So let me do the other eye. Might need a little bit more, but oh, maybe not. This is how highly pigmented our shadows are, you guys. Once you get that on, you can sweep a little bit to blend. And then I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it right here in the corner area of my eye. What that is going to do, it is going to brighten your eyes up and make you look like you have a bigger eye. So you could stop there and you could have this beautiful neutral eye. I'm going to put a little bit of liner on, and I typically will use the darkest shadow that I have used for my liner. So this brush has two ends on it. I am going to use the angled liner side. I did spray it with my 10 Years Younger finishing spray, and I am just going to dab it right into that brownie points. And I like to use shadows for eyeliner because they just look a little softer than a pencil liner. And you have a little bit more control to blend that out. So you do not have to do a lower lash eyeliner. I like it. So even though I have a neutral eye, I'm kind of smoking it out a little bit. Completely optional step here. I need just a little bit more on this side because the other side's a little darker. And you could even get a lighter brown color to do for your brows. So you could have like everything all in one. All right, so that is my super easy neutral eye, you guys. I'm going to take my 10 Years Younger finishing spray. I want this powder shadow to last for hours. It is a powder shadow, so I am going to spray it so it doesn't go anywhere. And I'm just going to let that dry for a second before I put my mascara on. I'm warming my mascara up. You guys should always warm your mascara up. I got it under my armpit. It makes it go on so much smoother, and you can just work with it. I don't care what mascara I have ever used. I have always warmed my mascara up. Always. All right, I don't know if I warmed it up for very long, but we're gonna do it anyways. All right, so I got my perfect mascara, this mascara that I love. And don't ever judge your eye look until you get your mascara on, because it finishes the look and it changes it. And try not to be messy like me. I just got mascara on my lid, but that's all right. I just have to let it dry and it will come right off. You guys, this mascara just came back in stock. It was out for almost 3 months. I had a whole bunch of ladies get it. I am so excited for them to try it. If you ordered mascara from me, I think all of them have shipped now, so you should be getting them soon. I always put mascara on my lower lashes. I know not everybody does, but I like it. So I do. Look at that beautiful eye look. How did you not know what? And hi, Laura. Thanks for joining. You know how Facebook Live is? The comments come in like delayed. So I could already be on the next subject and somebody makes a comment and comes through and I don't even know what you're talking about. All right, one eye done. You guys, look at that beautiful neutral eye. super easy, super simple. You can do it, I promise. Eyeshadow, oh, to warm your mascara up, oh my gosh, I always warm my mascara up. It makes a huge, huge difference. Do it, I promise you will love it. It just makes it so much creamier and goes on so much easier. Even when it's new, I do it. And you know what it's like to open up a brand new tube of mascara? It's like flipping heaven. Like amazing. It's so creamy. It's so amazing. But I always, always warm my mascara up, even with a new tube. It just makes it easier. All right, normally I will do 2 coats of mascara because you guys, I like my lashes, and this stuff is so, oh my gosh, it's so amazing. This mascara really, truly has blown me away. The price point and the volume and length it gives me, just the way it performs, it's amazing. All right. So there you go. We have a very neutral eye that you guys can do. Let me show you the colors again. Coral of the Story, Brownie Points, Peachy Gleam, Antique Bar. Everybody needs Antique Bar. You can pick lighter colors if this is too bold for you, but you guys, come on, look at it. It's really not. It's just a pretty neutral eye. So last thing I'm going to do is finish it off with some gloss. I'm going to keep it really simple and soft. This is one of our newer glosses that is called Believe, and I thought I was not going to like it because it looks a little orangey in the tube. It looks fabulous on everybody I have seen it on. Everybody. And it is, most of our glosses are sheer, so you can kind of see through them. This is opaque. I think that's how you say it, opaque. So you cannot see through it. I love this color. It is so pretty. And it's neutral, so it goes with my neutral eye. I could pull off a bold lip too with this neutral eye. But I will keep it soft and neutral. There you go. Super simple, super quick, neutral eye. 4 colors. I either use 3 or 4. I usually do not do any highlighting under my brow bone because I use the concealer, so that already kind of highlights it for me. So there you go. What do you think? Also, another tip, do not ever judge your eyeshadow by doing this and going, oh my gosh, it's way too crazy. Nobody's looking at you this close up. If they are, then they're a close talker, which that freaks me out. But people are looking at you from a distance. So, thank you for joining. I know, thanks Laura. I love the colors. Very, very soft neutral eye. Again, you do not have to do the liner underneath. I prefer it. So there you have it. I hope this helped you. You guys, it just takes a little bit of practice. If you need help, message me. It is my passion to help women that want to be more confident in their makeup application. You guys, it really doesn't take that much. And you can start off small and work your way up if you want. But we created some depth, we changed our eye shape a little, we opened it up, we drew it up. Amazing. I love eyeshadow, you guys. All right, thanks so much for joining. If you have anybody in your network that you think would love a beginner's tutorial, then share this. I would so appreciate that. I hope you guys have a fabulous Saturday, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.